Hello everyone, Orky here, back with another sort of Convallaria drama. So we have our good friend, Maids here. He's one of the Thai content creators, and he pulls up something interesting. So A Magic Joe will be doing a Beryl cosplay soon, after hitting 2,500 subs. She's already hit 2.6k, so we can't wait. Alright, so back to the actual drama, the actual news about what's happening. I believe he was called out for posting this video about the Voyage of Discovery event. So, from the test server, when the game announces a new event, how many days or hours after that can I post a content clip? And Issa's the community manager. So, generally, we'll release the announcement for the game 7 to 3 days before it officially starts. Once it is published, so as in when it's live in game, you can start posting your content. Okay, let's say the game posts a new event on the 24th, the event starts on the 27th, then I can post clips from the 24th to the 27th. So it's clearly a miscommunication here. Made still doesn't understand the exact rules of posting the content. And we can see the exact rules here because this was from Per Platypus back on the 23rd of September. This was a big change that happened and everyone wasn't too happy about it. So for new events or content that are currently only available on the test server, you must wait until they go live on the official server before sharing any information or footage. So yeah, that's a big miscommunication here, and yeah, that's why this content came out. So very interesting news. It looks like Mates might have broken some NDA here. And over here, I actually get a shout out. A person named Hawkey stirred up the content creator issue. Why isn't he a content creator? He's not satisfied with the content creator getting diamonds. Well, I applied late, didn't get in. It is what it is. The team doesn't care about Asians. They don't give them any importance. Well, I'm Chinese, so... well, actually Taiwanese, but still. 我可以讲中文. So... what did content creator Asia is not because so he's saying it focuses more on the global English European side of things rather than the Thai. So he thinks that Asian content creators are like sort of in the minority. So I do agree that there hasn't really been much support for content creators across the board from what I can see. And yeah, I think that's because XD is short-staffed. But we'll have a look at what else he says. So he goes into that there's two types of content creators. There's a NDA one, direct hiring team, and they're paid in Amazon dollars. And he talks about the revenue, 18 million US dollars. I don't think it was that high. It was like 10 million. And type 2 is they receive in-game diamonds, team doesn't pay taxes, and Thai people who are content creators fit in this category. But we got people like, like Orange, Tomaisu, Per Platypus, all these big English global content creators are all receiving in-game diamonds, and we've been through all this. This is old news. I'm not sure why he wants to bring this up again. Okay, so he's just looking into the old drama. So one start of the issue was me on Reddit. I didn't start this. The thread was already going. I just read off it, and it was trending on Gacha Gaming. So I wasn't the first person who brought this up. So Anto, Brazilian and content creator. I was reading that 10k views but can't reach 60,000. Live stream 40k views equals 60k diamonds, and just going over the conversion. So yeah, I mean it's fine getting paid for doing content creation, but yeah, it's pretty bad for content creators if they're getting like in-game gems compared to actual money. And he goes into the initial leak, so data leak from people who are T. I think he thinks it's Tomaisu here. So the person T leaked the data, leak from the test server, picture in front of cabinet. So I think that's the scrolling picture we see in game. But the initial leak for Coco was actually from Clint Wolf. and I think maybe the T he's referencing is Tamaisu with Sophia. Person T does not have a contract NDA like everyone else, and yeah, they're paid in Amazon, and they haven't been punished by the team yet. The team just gave a warning. Alright, so that's very interesting. So it looks like they potentially broken an NDA, but they weren't even under contract, so okay. And we see Mades also goes further with leaking the details on the content creator server. So he's basically confirming August on the 25th, Homer on the 8th of November, Hasna on the 29th of November. And he was just saying that we're essentially getting two zeros back to back. So I don't think that's the case. I think after August we might get like Tear, Hasna, and then we get a bit of a break. But I don't know, maybe he, because he is a content creator, so maybe he does have more information than me. But he's basically confirming that August is on the content creator server. So after Sophia, we're going to jump straight into August. He also goes into the leaks on the content creator server, the banners. So the August banner will be coming. Then it'll be Nurgle and Nungul. This is the disaster event I covered in my last video. And then we get the super hard fireside chat. Actually, I think we get this one before this one. He says this one's near the end of the month. So after maybe around mid-August, we were starting to get fireside chat. And I did cover this in another video. It's a very hard PvE event. And it'll prioritize the breakers. Well, not the breakers, but you need to just have really good team built up. The breaker one is the spring defense. Sorry, I got a bit confused there. But yeah, fireside chat. This is a very hard event. And after these events, he goes into the Convallaria festival. So this is the one where it really came out with Tear. So that's why I think Tear is next, because he's paired up with this event. And this event, I think this is like a exchange event. I haven't really looked too much into the details of that one. And lastly, he talks about the spring defense. So this is another really hard event. This is the one where he focuses on breakers. So make sure you have your breaker talent tree raised up, because if you don't have August, you'll need to either use like Rawia or Stormbreaker in order to really break through the stages. I'll cover this in another video and go a bit more in depth in the details. And in the initial interview for sort of Convallaria, they were saying that there was the real-time PvP. It goes into that the devs are working on a guild battle sort of event, sort of like a boss rush, and that's where they was talking about like guild construction. So there'll be ways to either upgrade your guild, whether that be gold or like some sort of activity donation. We're not too sure yet. And the boss rush, what that will be is that'll be a sort of event where you build a team and then you can borrow one of your guildie's units as like an extra unit, and you just go in, beat out the boss. I assume this is a bit like a DPS gear check sort of thing, and you get points based on your ranking, like how much damage you do, how much turns it takes, that sort of thing. So that'll be really exciting. We'll probably see this in the next month or so. I also saw on his previous video, he does go through the Tower of Adversity. So let me pull that up. So that's showing Sophia, future content. He talks about all the future events in here as well. About the banner schedule, like Hasna after Homer, and then Karis after that. This is a nice tier list that he's brought up here. Let me see, where is that Tower Adversity that I saw? Yeah, it does very long live streams, which is, I think it's really good. Yeah, let me pause it. Alright, so this is where he shows the Towerversity and starts to talk about the rewards, the stages, and everything for the Towerversity, the different season mutations and everything. And clearly, by going over this, this means that Towerversity is also coming very soon. Alright, so that's very interesting. He's been leaking stuff from the content creator server. Clearly, he's not too happy with the devs. There's been some issues with me. So, I mean, we can play PvP if you want. But yeah, it's just very interesting news about the whole situation with content creators, test server, and yeah, the game in general. Alright, everyone, just leave down your thoughts about what you think about this whole situation. We're getting tier zeros back to back, and I think Tear is going to come between August and Homer, so we just don't have any time to save. And we just got all these hard events that's going to come out, and it'll be a bit of a struggle for us. So we'll see how things go. Like the fireside chat, that's really tough, and then we have the spring defense down here as well. So I just went through and had this updated on my sheet as well, but I still want to take his like future sort of content with a grain of salt because I don't think that's actually released on the content creator server yet. Alright, so that's all from me. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Good luck for your Sophia pulls, and we'll see you next time.